To the last count, where, like the kill count, I tallied the lives lost in horror, anime, TV shows, and anything that have killed. I am William Prouty, and today I am doing Omen IV The Awakening, a TV movie after the events of the final conflict, or Omen IV The Final Conflict. Honestly, two attorneys actually adopt a baby, which they actually name her Delia. To actually know, they actually want to know her origin. This actually was actually not well with critics because this is actually the last of Harry's fun of the film, because he actually not only he actually have been on my kill count before. Honestly, he haven't been on my kill count before because his actual kill count, his actual movies, or the Swiss English language speaking Swiss film, The Darkness, and Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Starring Faye Grant, who actually no relation to Lee Grant, who actually is the legendary Jerry Man and Turtle Fairs, and Tales of the Crypt. Honestly, she actually is in Tales from the Crypt, but the only one I actually know is Asa Vera, who actually is in Tales from the Crypt, and Are You Afraid of the Dark, along with Goosebumps. There is actually many things in this movie that I'm going to cover, like the vanishing twin thing, or Jorge Montez, who actually quit midway during production. And of the movie, the Swansea area of Vancouver, because it's actually filmed in Vancouver, the British Columbia, Vancouver, that Karen and Jean live with. Delia has a false wall, and honestly, because in one of the scenes, Delia and Karen wear matches dresses. And it's actually the only movie that is actually freaking filmed in the UK. Is only released in the UK. It is actually the first film that actually doesn't feature Damien Thorne. And there was actually 4 actresses before Delia York to play Delia York before Azabera. Actually, there was 4 actresses that played Delia as a baby, as 6, and as her original age. Now let's get to the kills! The movie begins with music by Jonathan Stuffer, who actually is replaced, who is actually not actually, is actually taking place because it's actually Jerry, was always Jerry Goldsmith, but now it's John Stuffer. And it's actually filmed in British Columbia, Vancouver. And we have the title card! And the orphanage. And we meet the nuns, Sister Francisca and Yvonne. They are finally actually given a baby to adoption to the Yorks, Karen and Jean York. If you're wondering why I can't tell you where is actually Jean's actor, it's actually because I can't find his actual Wikipedia bio. The Yorks want to meet the baby and to adopt them. And they actually see the baby, and she actually is cute. But there is something off about her, and Yvonne knows it. Until she saw Francisca. Yvonne run after, and she saw Francisca. Karen sang to Delia, and she thought that Delia bit her, but it was a pin. And Dr. Haston actually doctored it. Then the eclipse happened. Yvonne was upset because they actually have the freaking, because of the baby, because Yvonne thinks the baby, she wants to kill Delia because the baby is evil. I wonder why she thought it was evil. Then Sister Francisca died of a heart attack in the fight of Yvonne at 6:57. Honestly, seriously, a heart attack, like I say in the apocalypse, I actually do not like heart attack kills, but I will give it a pass because it just happens that this was actually done in a way, and some actually does it right, like Wishmaster Freeze. Yvonne runs through the church and take off her hats that nuns wear to actually run off. Karen actually thinks the cuff from the pen is infected, and she actually she thinks why she couldn't get pregnant before. Delia, it means always invisible, and Well, Delia actually being always invisible, but her aunt was the first Delia to run for office. Baptism, and they give baptism for Delia, and the baby cries. Karen actually run off, and Yvonne, honestly, somebody was watching the priest, and the Latin song comes. And this is actually a theme of this movie. When the Latin song comes, it's time to die. Then we see Father Hayes die of unknown causes, and scream heard at 11:60. Again, like I say, there was freaking no scream. And it jumped 3 years. It jumped some years, and into Delia as a toddler during Christmas. Now a little girl in immaculate dresses, like I mentioned earlier. Now a photographer, and now Jean is a politician, and a sleazy politician that Earl Knight actually took down. And it's Delia's birthday, and she actually looked to see Yvonne. So she actually bit a doll really hard, and she was hide and seek with somebody, and a hellhound. The hellhound the hellhound is actually a real good addition, because the hellhounds protected her from the truck to save her. They actually adopted the hellhound. And Delia hit her bully, and she got hit and lied. Come on, Delia, you can't lie about everything. But honestly, the next day, she actually made the bully, who actually is afraid of heights, run up the ladder and pee himself. The bully followed wet ballistic and tried to yell at Delia, but he was so scared he just ran into his car. Then Morrison Cragen got decapitated after accidentally driving into a load dock at 22:29. And it is look good and don't look good. And Delia, I actually like her actress. She actually, in this scene, the horse, which I actually really want to mention at the beginning, but this scene is actually where the horse finally galloped. But Delia got knocked into the hospital, and they find out that Delia is on her period. A new nanny called Joe, who actually got a book with a Bible verse, who actually Delia can't do, and she actually and she named the hellhound named Ryder. Delia is playing with him, and she was actually playing with the merry-go-round. and get to know that the merry-go-round is really, and honestly, Delia hate the healing crystals, and Joe say it's okay if she going to apologize to her. So Karen make her apologize to Joe, and her crystals black, and her friend actually say that her power have a muddy pool. It means her aura is a muddy pool. Because Joe, friend, got sick because of Delia, and said that he's sick and saw it in Bird Cross, and honestly, she actually took her to the second fair, and everybody got scared of her. And what actually happened is the second fair, but nobody died at the second fair, and Delia actually say of the upside down cross, who taught it to her is taught by her father, which I will actually mention. It will be mentioned earlier, but her father is actually Damien Thorne, and her mother is Kate. She is actually twins, but I will actually mention it later why she wasn't even born without her twin. And also, she's actually the Antichrist. He say he's my father, he's also your father. She spit into Joe's face, but she run to the window. The rider barks at Joe and let the music played. And she told the boy, Karen, and Ryder burst through the door. And Joe got killed and fell to her death and pushed for the by Ryder at 41. Honestly, she actually landed in the merry-go-round, and Karen fainted. Delia was took to the hospital, and Karen is actually pregnant. And Delia is actually a merry-go-round, and she put two together, and Delia might be the Antichrist. And the book actually talk about revelations. So the Antichrist has 7 leaders, overpopulate, but we need the Sacred 9. And Delia is pro-update and lied. She lied. She actually wrote it at church place and torn the freaking pamphlet. And she lied that she's going to be burned sent to hell. And that was a lie, and Jean actually believed Delia to get out of trouble, and the mother that say Delia say babies are not born evil. She actually hired Earl Knight to find out more about her adopted daughter. She can't get up because her pregnant, so, and talk about her, she actually talked about honestly, she actually adopted her daughter and talk about the freaking whole movie deaths and or two clowns and Earl not and Delia found Earl's card and searched for Yvonne. And she actually searched for Earl and searched for different religions. But honestly, Karen got hurt, but it turned out that she actually gave birth to Alexander. Delia got scared, and she is scared up. Karen got scared. She is scared of Delilah, and Jean have her gave birth. The preacher preaches and Yvonne was actually there and going to do miracles of the poisonous snake. Not going to bet her until they realize that Delia behind it until Yvonne got bit poisonous snakes by the rattle and they're real and she got bitten by poisonous snakes and died in the hospital at 1/12/27. Earl survived and found her trailer and a Bible and found out more about the stuff. Now he wants to go back and warn them until she's seen the manger and the freaking turn the rocket and he find out that his death is coming. It's time for Earl to fight the dust. At the construction site, a wrecking ball comes and to prove it, the wrecking ball wrecked him at 1:45. But honestly, Delia is actually good to Alexander and asks why you don't breastfeed Alexander. Karen was told that Earl have a freak accident. And Yvonne too, and told Jean, and Jean actually think. But honestly, she actually she actually want to ask Lou Hastings a question, but she actually figure out what she actually stabbed Lou Hastings and knew something is wrong. And she actually asked Lou Hastings, "Who is Damien Thorne?" And Lou Hastings actually say that Damien Thorne is Delia's father. He also is Alexander's father as well. Because okay, let me actually explain. Alexander is actually Delia's twin brother. In order to make sure they actually they were both born, but they take Alexander out in the womb to actually and made Lou Hastings made Karen a surrogate. And one more thing, Yes, yes, David and Kate are the parents. So, Karen actually killed Lou by stabbing him at 1:29:33. Fuck you, you bastard. Honestly, she found another apostle, Lisa. Lisa is actually a good character, but I didn't know that she was a fucking apostle. They actually fought over the gun until she actually got shot and fell down the stairs at 1:59. Karen wants to see Alexander and see the mark 666 on his hand. Karen shot herself, prepared by Delia at 1:32:26. The movie ends with the cemetery. How many kills? Let's find out and get to them. But first, I get you to compel to Delia to control, to subscribe, like, and share. Let's get to the numbers. About 5 girls and 4 boys. About 9 lost their lives in Omen IV, The Awakened. Give it a red belt for girls and a blue tie for boys. With the great acts of execution, I was actually going to give it to a decapitation or snakes, but I actually think this death is actually perfect. Earl Knight. Earl Knight actually got Earl Knight got wrecked by a wrecking ball, and this is actually a memorable death that actually that's actually when I pause it actually only with the accidentals will go to Father Hayes. He died of unknown causes. I never hear that scream, and it was released in 1991, where it did got revived in 2006, where it was a runtime. So I will go and watch The Omen 2006. Then I will do Abigail, Late Night with the Devil, and Joyride. Have a good day, guys. Oh, and if you don't see a film, I'm actually working on a film or doing